Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into the reading wars.
That's right.
Specifically, we're looking at this, well, frankly, amazing story out of Steubenville, Ohio.
It really is quite something.
Here's the thing that grabs you. Steubenville, right? A district with high poverty levels, managed to get nearly 100% reading proficiency by third grade. And phonics gets a lot of the credit.
It often does in these discussions, yeah.
So the puzzle for us today is, why does it seem like major players, the NEA, education departments at universities, maybe even the Democratic Party, are somehow, against this kind of success or against phonics?
It's a perception, definitely. And like a lot of things in education, it gets oversimplified pretty quickly.
So that's our mission for this deep dive.
Exactly. Let's unpack that perception. Let's look at what these groups actually say, their nuances, and figure out what really drove Steubenville's success. Because, spoiler alert, it's more complex than just one method.
Okay, so where do we start? Maybe with a quick history of reading instruction itself, the whole reading wars thing.
Good idea. You've got this long-running tension, right, between whole language.
The idea that reading is sort of natural, focus on context.
Right, and then phonics, which is that very explicit teaching of letter sounds.
Then balanced literacy tried to, bridge the gap.
Yeah, tried to mix them. But now, the big thing, backed by a lot of research, is the science of reading. SOAR.
And SOAR isn't a specific program, is it?
No, it's more a huge body of research. It tells us how our brains actually learn to read, and it definitely supports explicit, systematic instruction. Phonics, systematic phonics is absolutely a key part of that.
Okay, so if systematic phonics is fundamental, why does this term exclusive phonics cause so much pushback?
That's the crux of it, isn't it? It's a really crucial distinction. Systematic phonics teaching letter sound links directly. In sequence, almost everyone agrees that's necessary. It's foundational. But a phonics only or phonics exclusive approach where that's basically all you do, that's widely seen by most reading experts as just not enough.
Insufficient on its own.
Exactly. You need more to become a truly proficient reader. You neglect other vital skills.
Which brings us back to Steubenville. High poverty, they adopt this program, Success for All, SFA.
SFA, right.
Yeah.
Developed at Johns Hopkins. They started it around, 2000, 2001?
Yeah. The results were, just incredible. Scores way higher than expected. Nearly all third graders proficient.
Outperforming districts with way more resources.
So what was SFA actually doing? Was it just exclusive phonics?
Not even close. And that's the key point here. Yeah. SFA is incredibly comprehensive. Yes, it had systematic phonics. Absolutely.
But also
phonemic awareness, hearing the individual sounds and words. Big focus on vocabulary. Comprehension strategies. Lots of cooperative learning, kids working together.
Okay.
And crucially, immediate tutoring, one-on-one or small groups, for any kid starting to struggle.
Wow, that's intensive.
It is. Plus, they grouped kids by skill level for targeted teaching homogeneous grouping. Frequent checks, assessments, really strong teacher training and support. And importantly, getting parents involved.
So it's this whole package deal. It wasn't just phonics.
Absolutely not. It completely refutes that narrow, exclusive phonics idea. It was integrated, multifaceted.
Okay, that context is vital. So let's tackle the opposition idea. The NEA, the National Education Association. Are they anti-phonics?
No. Our sources are clear on this. They're not against phonics. What they advocate for is a comprehensive program. Phonics integrated with everything else. Language development, critical thinking, understanding the text, vocabulary.
So their objection is to the phonics-only approach.
Precisely. They think it's too narrow, that it won't work for all kids, that it's just insufficient. They don't believe in a single silver bullet for teaching reading.
What about universities, departments of education? Are they resisting phonics?
Well, many are actually embracing the science of reading now, which includes systematic phonics, remember? So their issue isn't phonics itself. It's more about those phonics first or phonics exclusive models. They see those as potentially unsound pedagogy.
Because they might neglect meaning, understanding the text.
Exactly. They feel it's just not sufficient for higher level reading skills. You need the mechanics, but you also need the meaning making.
Okay. And lastly, the Democratic Party platform on education.
It's generally focused quite broadly. Things like equitable access for all kids, holistic development, especially helping disadvantaged students.
So they don't mention phonics specifically, but
if there's an implicit objection to an exclusive anything, it likely comes from that holistic view. a concern that a narrow focus might not serve all learners well, or give them that well-rounded education.
Which is ironic because Steubenville's success, especially with disadvantaged kids, actually aligns perfectly with those broader goals of equity and support.
So when you pull back this whole reading wars thing, this perceived opposition, it really isn't about being against phonics. It's resistance to maybe overly narrow prescriptive mandates. It's about recognizing literacy is complex, kids are diverse, and teachers need a full toolkit.
Steubenville shows that comprehensive approach works.
It's a powerful example of integration, not exclusion.
Okay, so let's recap. Steubenville's success wasn't just phonics. It was a comprehensive literacy strategy with systematic phonics as one crucial piece woven into a much bigger picture.
Exactly. And that perceived opposition. It's not anti-phonics. It's really a call for a more holistic, equitable approach. Recognizing phonics is vital, yes, but it's not the only thing kids need to become strong readers.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? How often we see these complex issues framed as simple either battles. So here's something for you to consider. Where else might looking past the headlines, past the simple arguments, reveal a much richer, more complex truth, especially in areas as vital as how we educate our kids?